Hey guys, I'm Tom Gillard. Welcome back to my movie channel and thank you very much for joining me for this, my review of Tomb Raider starring Alicia Vikander. Do you know what, guys? I really quite enjoyed this movie. This movie really surprised me. I went in to see Tomb Raider and I was not really sure what to expect from this film. I'd seen the trailers, they looked interesting, but video game movies, as we know lately, have not been great or have never really been great. And this film by far is the best video game movie I've ever seen. The best thing about this movie that I can say is Alicia Vikander's performance. She's charming, she's funny, she's tough. I really like the character of Lara Croft as portrayed in this movie. And I really liked the performance of Alicia Vikander, who of course we all know is a great actress. She's an Academy Award winner. Obviously she's fantastic. She is great in this movie and she's by far the best part of this movie. There are many things I can say about this film that it did well, but one of the main things it did well about this movie is whenever you watch an action film or sometimes even a superhero film, say even like Logan or Justice League or even a Star Wars film, you know, sometimes you know the hero of the story is not going to die. You know that, you know, it's a franchise, they're not going to kill off the main hero. You know that doesn't happen. Spoiler alert, Lara Croft does not die in this movie. But oftentimes in, say, those films, I at least want to know that, I at least want to feel like there is a possibility that the hero could die. I want to feel like they're in danger, that, you know, they could die, because that raises the stakes, it raises the suspense, and it raises the excitement, at least for me anyway. So there were points in Tomb Raider where I felt like, while I knew Lara Croft wasn't going to die, you know, she wasn't going to fall from that plane that she's tiptoeing across, or she wasn't going to fall from that cliff she was hanging off of, that you've seen in many of the trailers. While the film does have some supernatural elements, and of course your typical, you know, action movie moments in this film, the filmmakers did a really good job of keeping the film surprisingly grounded and down to earth. More down to earth and grounded than I thought Tomb Raider would be. And they did a really good job of that, actually. More than I was expecting them to. I thought at a certain point, you know, maybe in the third act, this film's going to fall apart. It's going to get really just ridiculous and almost, you know, really stereotypical action video game movie-like. And the film never did that. It never had that point, and I really appreciated that about this film. There are moments in this film, especially in the first act and in the third act, where I felt like Tomb Raider did drag a little bit too much, and it could have picked up its pacing a little bit at certain moments, especially in the first and third acts. But otherwise, the film is pretty well paced, and I enjoyed the story, even though, you know, it is a video game adaptation. The story is not anything amazing, but it isn't bad by any stretch at all. And I enjoyed all the performances. I enjoyed the action. The action is really well done, and so is the CGI. Some of the CGI backgrounds and the effects and the stunt work I thought was really well done. I didn't notice any obvious green screen shots, and I'm the first one to pick out obvious green screen shots in films, and I didn't really have any of those gripes with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was a film that pleasantly surprised me. I would recommend you go out and check it out. If you've seen it, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of Tomb Raider. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I will talk to you guys next time.